2, 1.
Welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. Zack Ward.
Eating a burger. First question. Do you think this is the year of the ginger?
You know what? That's a good point.
The dude from Homeland? Bring it home for you.
I think there's been a real tipping point with the Ginger Nation, where we're really kind of hitting cultural density in America, and we're being recognized as having a singular identity and actually having a kind of an original voice, whereas before it was like, shut up, you just got red hair. And now that people know that by the year 2100 we're going to be gone, I know about that, right? We're a recessive gene. So I think they're starting to actually appreciate us. So if you get a chance, hug a ginger. There you go. And if a ginger's got a disease or something, put him in carbonite, like Han Solo, so you can save him later on, because they'll be worth a lot more money.
There's none the worse for wear.
What's the strangest thing you've ever witnessed an animal doing? Personally, not a YouTube video.
Okay, this was cool. One, monkeys like to masturbate all the time. I worked in a circus in Australia, and little monkeys masturbate, and then they sharpen their teeth on the pegs that hold them into the ground from the chain. So it's a peg, steel peg, chain goes around the neck, and they just sharpen their teeth. So if you ever smack a monkey, you have to hit it on the top of the head. If you slap it in the face, it'll open up his teeth and cut this guy's hand really bad. But the best one is that the tigers would go around the cage, and they would back up, and their tail would do this sort of like flicker thing, and that's before the male sprays urine in about a 20-foot stream, like of this cloud of the most noxious, vile, disgusting stink in the world, and it does not come out your face. So aggressive male tiger pee is one of the funniest things I've ever been around.
Wow.
What do you consider sexy that most people do not?
Intelligence.
I like that.
I think that's catching on too.
Yeah, it's a new thing. People like.
Yeah, I think it's starting
people
to
like
get there.
brains a little bit. Yeah. What would you say is your most obnoxious feature?
I'm opinionated and I'm driven. Sometimes I can railroad people in conversation, not out of disrespect, but when a lot of times if you're surrounded by people who will accept less, you have to push hard to get anything. And you're kind of railroading yourself in the direction you want your life to go. Does that make sense? And in that process, you sometimes step on other people inadvertently. So I apologize if I'm ever rude. But fuck you, you deserved it.
Which question do you wish you didn't know the answer to?
Whether or not there's a God.
Oh my God, I was just thinking the same thing.
I wish I was. I had any doubt in my mind about that, but I don't.
You think it's okay for women to fart?
They don't fart. Women speak naughtily into their panties.
What's the coolest thing you ever bought at a thrift store?
Coolest thing I ever bought at a thrift store. A thrift store? What do you mean, like a used clothing store?
Yeah, Goodwill, any of those kind of places.
I don't have any distinct memory. My favorite thing to do to buy presents for people is to go to an old convenience store. Because in Toronto, the old style Korean convenience stores, not the 7-Eleven, they'll keep the shit on the shelves for 30 years. So you'll find like magic rubber balls and stuff like that from when you were a kid back on the top shelf covered in dust. And it's been sitting there forever. And the funny thing is, the Koreans would still try and charge full price for it. Even though, I mean, there's no value to the thing.
Actually, it sounds like a good place to get some eBay stock.
It's that, but also you get it's true, but I used to do it in order to buy people Christmas presents or birthday presents, and then a bag filled with stuff. And you'd always see their face like, what the hell? Oh, I remember this. Oh, this and those stupid little squirt guns and everything. Yeah.
I got in a time machine and I went and bought all these brand new gifts. Have you had any counters today where you wish you could have handed your guest a stick of deodorant?
Oh my god. Yeah, why is that a commonality? I think there's a certain aspect of unsocialized value.
Okay.
And the deodorant would be good.
Yeah, I mean, just because you're home alone all the time doesn't mean that you can't, you know,
If you know you're gonna be around people.
spruce up when you're.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like I try to make sure if I'm eating, onions, I'm eating some gum.
Hence the reason I've gone in my life. And I smell good. Want to smell me?
Delicious.
See?
He's like a cinnamon gummy bear.
Exactly. Do you think women are jealous because we have urinals, they don't have anything special like that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they have to line up for hours to go to the bathroom, and we just usually be in the sink.
What's the most over-the-top movie you've ever seen?
Over the top movie.
That you're even like, oh my god, they went there.
Postal, but I'm in it.
Yeah.
One that I'm not in. My memories were shit. Tasteless. No. All right. What's the one? Okay. Okay. There was Meet the Feebles, Peter Jackson, and then there's another one.
Bad taste?
Bad Taste was awesome.
Yeah.
Bad Taste was awesome.
Okay, I guess I'll let you get back to your sandwich, but the last and most important question I have for you is, are you honored to appear on Meta Rules TV and why?
It's kind of the biggest deal in my life. Like, it was a choice between getting an Oscar this weekend or doing Meta Rules TV, and I knew that the Oscar was transient. It was going to come and go. Its value really hasn't been landed in the cultural dynamic, whereas Meta Rules is the shining star. It's the pioneer. It's going to be the Einstein of the net TV world, and I want to be associated with that.
Good.
There was no choice.
Now you are.
Yeah. And the last thing is, if you want to plug or promote any of your upcoming projects or anything?
Yeah, go to zackward.me, go to my Facebook, Twitter me, totalzackward.twitter. I've got a bunch of stuff coming out that I can't really talk about, but I'm going to be doing a big announcement soon. I'd like to introduce you to it. My video game comes out this month.
Nice.
Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel by EA. I play Alpha. I do the motion capture and the performance capture and the voice and everything. And you can play my character or play another character fighting me. And if you fight me, you can then go teabag me and send
Really?
me.
Is teabagging involved?
Well, teabagging is, you know how you just squat the character down.
Oh, yeah.
You go from standing. You take the teabag.
Yeah.
I giving the teabag. In video games, how we work together. In video games, the way it works is like, your character's standing and you go to a half squat. Now, if you walk over a character, if I shoot and kill you, I walk over you and I go half squat, half squat, half squat. So it looks like I'm teabag. That's what they call it in the gamer world. So I'd like people to take pictures of their teabagging my character and send it to my Twitter or whatever account.
We can actually, later on if you want, we can shoot our PornTube channel, and we can actually do real teabagging.
Yeah, that's so not going to happen. That's great to know about. I'm really excited about that option. I will never discuss again.
Yeah, somehow we haven't gotten a celebrity to do it yet. Kind of sucks.
It's because you're such a good-looking guy.
Yeah, they might fall in love.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I can see you getting a little movie right now.
Their fear is like, I'm going to go straight gay as opposed to just kind of like it.
Yeah.
No eye contact. No eye contact when I come.
Well, thanks a lot for your time, buddy.
Dude, a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.